Over the years, Afghanistan has established friendly ties with the Soviet Union, becoming the first state to recognize it in 1919. Since then, economic and military cooperation agreements have been signed, consolidating this special relationship. In 1973, another coup d'état took place in the country, led by Prince Daoud, who later his own cousin to the throne and proclaimed the republic in an attempt to combat widespread corruption. At that moment, a broad political front emerged to support him, with the presence of the Marxist group 𝗶𝗃𝗃.
It is noteworthy that political life at that time was concentrated in Kabul and a few cities, with a very reduced middle class, made up of technical officers and civil servants who had studied in the Soviet Union. Within these segments, militants of the Afghan People's Democratic Party (PDPA), founded in 1965, also emerged. The party split into two factions, the 𝗶𝗃𝗃 group, which advocated a gradual political evolution in partnership with the local petty bourgeoisie, and the 𝗏𝗃𝗃 group, which proposed a revolution based on an alliance between workers and peasants. However, it is essential to understand that the overwhelming majority of the Afghan population, belonging to numerous etnias, led a nomadic life in the countryside or in small agrarian villages.
Under Dodi's rule, the country faced growing economic disintegration, with nearly 10% of the population having to work abroad to survive. In addition, the communists were gaining more and more influence in the government, which led the Shah of Iran to offer economic aid to Afghanistan in order to expand its area of influence. Since 1974, the Iranian political police, 𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃, has operated within the Afghan government with the aim of eliminating the left from the state apparatus. The situation worsened when Kabul decided to reorient its diplomacy, approaching China, the United States and Pakistan.
Faced with this situation, the 𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃 and 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 groups unified, while demonstrations and protests led the Daoud to take extreme measures, resulting in mass arrests and assassinations of communist leaders. And it was in this tense and complex context that, in 1978, the PDPA, supported by other political groups, acted quickly, triggering what became known as the April Revolution. The arrival of the communists to power marked the accentuation of the country's secularization process and, of course, generated instability that resulted in the Soviet occupation in 1979.
𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃.
Big hug.